Yes, we are wrapping it up here in Arlington. One rider is left doing press. His name is Justin Hill, and this door won't open, so I can't show you that. But I do have an interview with Justin Hill I'll show you later that I shot on a video earlier. This is how it works. We leave the press conference, press box up there, ops booth. These are the TV trailers. That tall guy over there is Tall Paul. He's our sound engineer master in the TV business. So the TV crew is wrapping up their business, the press conference wrapping up theirs. Let me show you this team. This is fun over here. This is the French team over here. Oh, Jimmy Holly! Jimmy Holly, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Hey, great racing tonight.
It was. Now, by the way, I know you predicted McElrath to win, and here's how I know why. Because no one predicts round one. Wait, what? What happened? What happened? My file went corrupt right there. Jim Holly, I swear, you will not see the tape ever. It's gone. But I swear he had predicted McElrath would win. I don't actually know if that's true. What happened was I had the best laid plans, all the right ingredients. I was back at the races. I had my camera, and for some reason, files shot at the racetrack were corrupt, besides that little clip with Jimmy. So I had to come out here to find a nice background. Yeah, tough work to come to downtown St. Petersburg, Florida, not far from the stadium. This is the Weege Show, and it is brought to you by Racetech. You know that. Gold valves, plusher, better bottoming resistance, more traction, made and engineered in the USA, and will give you a set, be it for your scooter, be it for your motorcycle. Just go to racetech.com/contest/Weege Show, enter your email, and we'll get it to you. Yeah, best laid plans. One irony is that almost every rider in this sport at the highest level has some sort of a Florida base. They're either from there, or they own a house there, they train there, they ride there. There are two high-end riders who are flying to the West Coast because they are not based in Florida. There are only two. One is Shane McElrath, one is Eli Tomac. Those are the only two that do not have a house that they drove to in Florida last night, and they were the two that had to fit the big trophies on the plane because they won. We have this combustible mix, we have this great ingredient mix of hashtag deep field both in the 450s and in the kickoff to the 250 SX East region, yet the racing up front ended up being procedural. Hey, they can't all be barn burners. In the 450 division, we knew what was on the line. The Cooper Webb wagon, it was starting to roll. Don't let this guy get hot. Eli Tomac did what he needed to do, which was actually get good starts. I'd almost thought at one point, watching Tomac pick inside gates at a lot of these races, that Tomac had practically given up on trying to get hole shots and was just gonna instead mosey through the inside of most turns and just try to be top 5-ish. But no, he lined up toward the middle of the gates in Tampa. He got good starts in both the heat and the main. And you know, Tomac, look, half of the problems, we analyze this guy to death. Half of it really just boils down to he's not consistently a good starter. And then the other problems he has are due to other things. But if you give Tomac a good start, you're now into a very dangerous zone. Chances are he's gonna do really well. He did. Adam Cianciarulo got off to the early lead. He's building a nice portfolio of experience leading laps in this 450 class. But at this stage of their careers, Tomac's a little bit stronger. He reeled him in, and I was sitting in the press box next to our man, Ryan Sipes, and Sipes was watching the sand turn, which we all laugh. We all say, why do they build sand turns? You will never have more than one line at a sand turn. It's not possible. There will never be passing in there. But this season has been great. The tracks, this is impressive. They did it. By the time it counted in the main event, there were two distinct lines in the sand turn. And Sipes says to me, he's like, Adam's gonna learn that that inside is not working anymore once Eli goes around the outside. The inside was good all day, but it had developed a hook. It slowed Adam up. Tomac railed the outside, took the lead. You called it, Ryan Sipes, nicely done. And from there, Tomac knew what to do. He took off. Could have been a Cowie 1-2, but unfortunately for the home state folks, Cianciarulo went down in the whoops. And that opened up a battle between Malcolm Stewart, that's also a crowd favorite here in Florida, or anywhere really, and Roczen and Webb. And you know, with Roczen stalking Webb, he would have loved to have made the move. Confidence, momentum, pride, whatever. But that battle didn't materialize because Roczen washed the front and went down. Webb does what Webb does. He didn't crash, he didn't make the mistakes other riders did. He ended up second, and Roczen recovers for third. So we've been having big dramatic themes each week on this show after each race, trying to figure out how it affects the points and momentum and who's the man. I don't think we learned much at this one. We already knew that if you give Tomac a good start and he has a clean run, he's gonna win races. That's what he did. He didn't have to battle Roczen and Tomac to get it. Sorry, he didn't have to battle Webb and Roczen to get it, and Roczen and Webb didn't battle each other. We didn't really prove much on any side of the ledger there. We do know the 450 class is still really exciting to watch throughout the rest of the field. Rock solid, Justin Hill. Yeah, he's rock solid this year. He's Mr. Consistency. He did it again, although a little better at Tampa. Building has great vibes in from that spectacular 450 debut a few years ago. You could argue end to end, this was even better than that. 5th is a career high. He was strong coming through traffic like he's been doing all year. And he battled down to the last lap with Justin Barcia, which was so fun to watch. Barcia getting the edge after, I think, a last lap pass by Barcia and 3 attempts to get him back by Hill was great. And right behind him, you had Dean Wilson with a good run, Malcolm Stewart, Jason Anderson, Cincerulo, Brayton. That entire top 10 is still really fun to watch. So don't worry, it was procedural for the win in the 450 division, but we still have all the ingredients to get it right at the next race. And 250s, well, we thought it was going to be amazing, but in the end, Shane McElrath checked out, dominated both his heat and the main. We know not to read into the opening round because, heck, in the 450 class, it looked like the era of Roczen and Tomac was done at the opener. They struggled so badly, and Justin Barcia won. And since then, Roczen and Tomac have won all but one race. So don't ever read too much into the opener of any championship. But man, was McElrath good, and he said the key thing, which is that he took a real leap of faith, moving from the TLD KTM team, which he had no problems with, but he wanted to make a change for change's sake. And at least from one race, his debut with Monster Star Yamaha, he was amazing. Chase Sexton, solid second, and a nice Cinderella story return on the podium for Jeremy Martin, who had not raced a real points-paying race since the summer of 2018. He was also fastest in qualifying, so I thought we might have had a full-on, what a story, win in his comeback, but he will take 3rd, for sure. Just I think we might have the ingredients for a little more battling in Dallas. And I hope this time my camera works, because the problem was everything I shot after the race, after that Holly interview, was all jacked up. But we'll do better next time. Oh wait, I did get one little tip. Here's how you save money. Chiz gonna chiz, Kyle Chisholm. Yes, driving back to his house in Florida, like everybody else, except the 2 guys that won the races. Hey, we found something. So Kyle Chisholm, I remember you went to the Nationals at the High Point. This is like 5 years ago? Yeah. Straight up, right. I just got a Tacoma with a bike in the back. Same truck still. Yep. How old is this truck?
07.
07, how many miles?
227 and 817.
And did you pay for this truck?
No, it was free.
A free truck from Toyota?
I'm gonna drive it till the wheels fall off.
Gosh.
What would you do?
Oh yeah, drive it to the wheels.
Exactly.
First of all, free's great.
Exactly.
So, and also you had free vehicles via your wife and her amazing game show skills.
Yeah, so she won 2. Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal.
Yep.
And then, obviously I got this one.
Yeah.
And then when I won in Germany in 09 or 10, that race, the bonus for the overall was a car. So it's 4 cars.
This is in Germany?
Yeah.
But they gave you a car for America?
Dortmund, yeah. No, I just sold it and took the money.
Okay, all right, all right.
It cost me too much money to ship it back, so I said just...
I don't even know if that's legal. So 4 cars have been won between you and your wife.
Yeah.
And you're still rocking this. No end in sight.
I want a car payment. Would you want a car
payment? No, I know how you are. I don't really want to talk about it with you because I know you got me beat. You're the one that, your office chair is a bike stand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing on it.
I mean...
Yeah. All right, at least I got something. Chiz.